Hey guys, this is going to be my out-of-box review for the ARX014P Silver Bullet funnel test type. This was the online exclusive Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn MSV. This is a Mobile Suit variation. I picked this up online and, well, not online, I guess through my friend who gets my P-Bandai stuff for me, and I really couldn't be happier. This kit is really awesome. Aside from the color difference, really the only difference is going to be the backpack from this and the normal version. Now, to be perfectly honest, the regular color scheme I think is much better. It's just gray and then the accents are red, or blue, sorry. Gray with blue accents. This one is gray with red accents, which I haven't put any of the stickers on there, of course. But this, like, periwinkle blue is just not really great, but I'm gonna be repainting it anyway. But my point is that I love this kit so much after building it that I'll probably just end up buying the regular version of it at some point as well. I also have the Dovin Wolf, and if they ever release Mark V, I'll probably get that as well, because I just really like the design of this series. So here's a 360-degree look at the kit. Like I said, the backpack's a little bit different on these cannons here. There's no thruster on the side. That's gone, and then in the center we've got this funnel here, of course. So sadly we don't really get any kind of effect part or anything that's specifically for the funnel. It's basically just supposed to be mounted on there. I haven't really experimented enough with the effect parts that we do get to see if it could be possible to mount that funnel onto one of the effect parts, but I don't think so, as there's nothing about that in the instructions for the kit. So speaking of what we get with the kit, we have a lot of extra stuff. The first thing is we've got the Shield Mega Cannon. Let me focus this up for you, sorry. It's got the missiles in there, and then of course it attaches to the arm via this peg, and the cannon just pulls out, slides out just a bit there, and then these flaps open up for the barrel. So that's pretty cool. That just attaches to the back of the arm, sadly not the side. I think whenever I go back to paint this kit and do all the work I'm going to do on it, not that much, mostly just repainting, but whenever I work on this guy, I think I'm probably going to put a hole in the side of the arm for this, because right now, just being on the back of the arm, it's not great. You kind of have to do like something like that, but then you're kind of missing out on the details underneath the front of the shield. Is kind of the coolest part. So if you want to show that, you kind of have to do it like to the side like that, which is okay, but it's not really great. So let's see, the next thing is we've got a rifle, just a kind of regular rifle here, and there we've got a trigger finger, only a trigger finger for the right hand for this rifle, and that's just gonna go on here. And speaking of hands, the hands that we get for this kit are the trigger finger for the right hand, and then we get two of these holding hands like this, and two of these kind of open hands, because the suit does have cannons in the hand similar to the Destiny, and so the angle of the hands is kind of strange. Oops, let me pick that up. The angle is not just a straight angle like most open hands, it's kind of up so that it looks like it's firing the cannon from the hand there. So if you can see that, it's kind of dark. There you go. So it's alright, and it actually makes for some pretty funny poses, and it looks good. The one thing I wish we had was closed fists, just regular closed fists, but the holding hands are okay. Let's see, other things we've got here is a lot of stuff. We've got these missiles which attach onto the backpack. These you can put on, even though this backpack is different, you can put these on there. They just slide onto here like that. I'm sorry if you couldn't see that, it was out of focus. Slide on and pop, clip into place, just like that. And then we've also got two clear yellow beams and two beam saber handles. These don't attach onto the kit in any way because, as we saw in Gundam Unicorn episode 7, the beam sabers come out of the hip right here. Let me show you. This circle part there on the hip, that's actually the end of the beam saber, so it's supposed to just kind of shoot straight out of there. But of course it's just a HG, so we didn't get that detail. It's alright. And then we've got this. If I take off the arm, and take off this joint, sorry, we've got a kind of sub-arm that goes on the arm in place of the regular arm, I should say, but sadly it attaches into the upper arm, not the lower arm, so when it's in, it can't bend. It loses this joint here. It really would have been better if they put it at the end of the other end of the elbow joint so that it could bend, but sadly it doesn't. But it does kind of look still pretty cool, and it does hold the beam saber. So let me pop one in to show you. And there you go. It can hold the beam saber like that. So that works. And then once you've got the arm off, we've got this extra piece which pops into the arm. And in the arm, on this side there's a small hole, and you can use this wire that we get, there's some wire here, that attaches to the other end of the arm in its place, so you could have the arms shooting off. I'll show you that in just a minute. Otherwise, we've got two of these bases. These are for the hands when they're shooting off the kit. And I think that's about it. Otherwise, we have a lot of extra parts. It looks like, I'm not sure, but it looks like we've got all the parts to make the regular backpack of the regular Silver Bullet. Here's the cannon. You wouldn't be able to have both at the same time, you'd have to swap some parts. But if you took some of the parts from there, and you could make the regular cannon backpack. We've got those. Those have the missiles inside there. And then the regular centerpiece, and then the regular pieces that go like that here on the side, and here's where the incoms are. Pull that out. Those come out like that of the regular backpack. So I think what I'm going to do later, I just wanted to show you the kit how it's meant to be now, but whenever I actually work on the kit, I'm going to use these cannons because I like them with the thrusters and the missiles inside there as well. So, and then I'll use these because I want to be able to have the incom as well. So mine will have all the weapons and the fin funnel. So let me show you guys what the wire guided arms look like. Right, so here it is with the arm on the stand and the wire connected to the arm there. One kind of sad thing is that how the arm attaches to this base, it's just a straight on connection there, so there's no way that you can angle the arm like up or down. It would have been nice if there was like some kind of ball joint attachment there instead of just that straight clip like that, but It's still a cool effect part, and it's nice that we've actually got 2 wires that we can use. They're not that long, but yeah, well, it's okay. Anyway, the positive points of this kit far exceed those few negative points. The articulation of this kit, let me take this off here. The articulation of this kit is really awesome. You can really do some really awesome posing with this kit. The waist, because it's just a really simple point in there, you can get all kinds of movement there. Side to side is really good. Of course, it's going to turn around. You've got the backpack there. If you didn't have this, if this wasn't the fin funnel type, then that could clear, but it's just hitting that a little bit there. Otherwise, the legs are also really good. They don't go too much forward and they don't bend all that much, but they go out very far. And the ankles and feet are really awesome. Because the feet are so big, you can pretty much just any pose you want to put the kit in, just press the feet down and it'll stay like that. Or I want it to be like this, just move the legs and press the feet down and it's good. Standing straight up, press it down and it's good. So you can see this kit has very little balance issues, although my paper here, sorry, my paper is having some issues. Let me put my cell phone on there for some weight. But yeah, otherwise the kit's articulation is really good. The arms can go way up and way down and forward as far as they're gonna really need to go. The shoulder armor is big, but it doesn't really get in the way of anything. The cannons do come down like this, and there's the shoulder cannons. Now this, I just did that really quickly. That's not really the best pose, but you get the idea. The cannons do come forward. So anyway, this kit is awesome. If you can't get a hold of this version, the funnel test type version, or you really don't care about having the funnel or the different backpack, definitely at least pick up the normal version. This kit is just really great. I think the size is really cool. I don't have another 144 scale kit around here at the moment to compare it to, but I can compare it to this beast of a kit. Here's it compared with the Master Grade Hainu Verka. So you can see it's still pretty sizable, because I mean a regular 144 would probably come up to about the waist of the Verka. So maybe like the chest of the Silver Bullet. The Silver Bullet's definitely a big, bulky, tall kit, so it's a lot of plastic you're getting in there, so that's what justifies the little bit higher price of this kit, but it's definitely worth it. One thing that some people might be wondering, because it's a Silver Bullet, if we're getting the different head, the visor face for this. Sadly, we're not getting the parts to make that visor. I don't know if it's a GM head or just a visor head. Anyway, we're not getting the parts to make that. So if you want to make that, then you definitely have to get the regular version. So actually that kind of gives me an idea that maybe I'll just keep this with the Gundam head and get the regular one and have the regular one with the visor. So maybe I'll do that. Anyway, thanks for sticking through this. Man, my reviews go too long. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to make it shorter, but it's kind of a lot I want to say about the kit, and I'm not really organized in what I want to say. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.